Alright, these have been kicking around in both my big cooler I bring to trade nights, and then in my sort of recent acquisition pile, and then in my drawers here, and then back and forth. They went from a few different places to my pile of stuff I need to open weeks ago, and I'm finally going to get around to opening them. There are three 1958 vehicles. There's an Edsel, an Impala, and a Thunderbird, and I put them together one night after a trade night because they happen to all sort of be in the same vicinity, and I thought, well, this is perfect. 358s, each one of them have a sort of muted small tail fin, not quite emblematic of the 59 and the forward look cars the Chrysler had, but they're all pretty cool, and I want to open them up and put them side by side. Alright, let's get these out of their packages. So let's start off with probably the most unique of the three of these, which is the Edsel. I believe I only have two of these castings. This one, and then there's like a Christmas edition Edsel that they did one year. Anyway, I don't know why this is not a mainline. What the heck, Hot Wheels? 58 Edsel, look at this thing. This would sell. Dumb it down, put a plastic base on it if you have to. This would be a great mainline. So many of us would love to customize these and be able to play around with them instead of, right now it's kind of a high-priced, hard-to-find casting. And then next we've got the Thunderbird, which I used to like the Bullet Birds best. These days, I think these might be my favorite. I don't know. It's certainly not the first gen, even though they're beautiful cars. There's nothing wrong with the first gens. They're awesome. But these late 50s ones, they're pretty awesome. Very angry looking. You get that connection with Elvira, and then a lot of customizers have gone bananas with these wild flame jobs. That's actually why I thought this was a great casting with a great paint job, is because it suits it pretty well. Look at that skull. This was a Halloween car back when they did really nice Halloween sets. And then the third one is the Impala. Not big on Continental kits normally. Not my cup of tea. It does suit this car very well. It does have a trunk lid that lends itself well to a Continental kit. There's nothing exciting in the middle. It's 58 in general for GM. I loved them when I was a kid, but honestly, I just don't think I could bring myself to spend money on a real 1-to-1 scale 58 almost anything, with the exception of Pontiac possibly. 59 was just such an amazing year, and the reaction GM had, which was not an overreaction, but just the right amount of sharpening and design, cleaning up of the designs for 59. I mean, it was perfection. It was perfect. The 59 Buick, the 59 Oldsmobile Cadillac, obviously the Chevy with the bat wings, 59 was perfection. And GM pulled out all the stops and spent a lot of money and went into overdrive mode and really burned the candle on both ends to get it done, because this is supposed to be warmed over for the 59 model year, and then 60 was going to be the new design language where they were going to finally clean them up a little bit. So very happy, in my opinion, that happened. That Chrysler embarrassed GM, and we got some of the best looking cars of all time for General Motors. The 59 Buick, the 59 Pontiac, which that's where the split grille debuted for Pontiac. Anyway, these are pretty cool, I think. Let's show you the rear. Got interesting taillights happening with all of these. The Edsel especially. I love the cove that terminates in those wild taillights. I mean, they're not painted on this one, but sort of oddly shaped field hockey stick taillight. Then you get the 58 Thunderbird. It's got that jet age thing going on, and then the Impala has its own unique style to it. sort of a weird rethinking of the 57 Chevy with quad headlights and larger but also more tucked in tail fins. So there you go.